from Gene Autry Way. Welcome to Angel Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Yusei Kikuchi.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gunnar Henderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
I got 3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Step off throw to first. Henderson back on a dive. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
In the air, out towards left center. Adele makes the grab, and there's two gone. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starter, Zach Eflin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Bottom of the first. At the plate, Taylor Ward. And takes low for ball one.
Counts 1-0. Yep, that ball went out.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Here's Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
That one's in there. And that's strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot,
1 ball,
especially after
2
falling
strikes.
behind on a good first pitch.
Pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And safe. Gets a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that one is inside. Strike on the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next for LA, Nolan Shotwell. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls,
Trout on
1
at
strike.
second with 2 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Kikuchi back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout moving under it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
2 balls.
Next pitch misses way outside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Neto tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Batting 6, right fielder Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Colton Cowser. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. In the air, right field. Trout is there. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Inside, 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Up the middle, Holiday. Gets it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, catcher Logan
O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball 1. Ground ball
Nope,
right
that's
side.
foul.
And that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here is Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
To third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Man at first, Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. In there at the knees, 0-1.
All ones the count.
Let's go, Angels. 2 outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Popped in the air, left side. Moncada makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time,
Oh, that's
never takes a
unfair.
break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch
that's
is
out.
outside. Top of the third, no score. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
That
Couldn't
is
get any air
second
under it, but he
baseman,
smoked that
Jackson
ball
Holiday.
back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
1 down. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. There goes the runner. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line, and that gets down into the gap. 1 runs in, throws to second.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Trout. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, Joe Adell. And that drops in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Up the middle. Now a jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
2 down, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swinging a foul out of play. To the right side, O'Hearn takes it himself. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one just missing inside, and the count is 1-2. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
O'Neill takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
One down, base is empty. Misses, and it's 3-2. Struck him out swinging. Some high G's for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Trout ranges back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. It's 3-0.
First pitch changeup didn't fool him in the slightest. He got the front foot down, and then he blasted it out of here. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Adele moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Late swing, foul to the left.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
And now it's going to be Zach Neto. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Right side. Cowser makes the grab. And there's two away.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Angels strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Anaheim, now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Kikuchi back to work. Off the plate, 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Hans Kraus up and throwing. Suarez, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball there. That clips the corner. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hot shot to third. Throws to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Yoan Moncada. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Slapped foul. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now batting,
Luis Rengifo digs in now. Fly to left his first time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, He's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Orioles leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air. Holiday hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe Adell.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one popped to short. Henderson hauls it in to end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Hans Kraus.
Now
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Adley Rutschman.
Catcher Adley Rutschman.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Kraus in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017.
Nope. Outside.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada, the left-hander, up and throwing. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. To the right side, Rengifo tosses to first. Now 1 gone at the top of the 6th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good
Now
as a hitter right there.
designated
Anytime you
hitter,
rip a line
Ryan
drive the other way,
Mountcastle.
you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One ball.
Not close with that one, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch misses. Just off the inside edge. Out to short. Slings it across, and O'Neill is retired. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, Taylor Ward.
And that one sliced foul. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Angels.
2-2 now. And this is inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next pitch is outside. Ward on at first, nobody out.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, 1 for 2.
Soler.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Ball to strike. Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing
One ball,
that the pitcher
two
wants
strikes.
a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Misses his zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Man at first, one away. Rip towards third. Good feed. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels.
game for the Angels, Jose
Number
Quijada.
65.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hauser.
Cowser up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Cedric Mullins. And there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly made with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And here is Jordan Westberg.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Nolan Shadowell. Chop to first, but it kicks foul. Strike two. That's down and in.
That's the ball.
And that misses.
Inside, ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's down and away.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far. Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Bouncer to second. Holiday tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Eflin is done, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
Coming on for the Orioles, Andrew
Number
Kittredge.
39. Andrew Kittredge.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one's in there. Strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
With the purpose, there is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worthless pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless.
On the ground, right side, Holiday. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Angels.
pitcher from the pen, Jose
Number
Suarez.
54. Jose Suarez.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. There's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Henderson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce up and loosening in the pen. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's the strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still slings it to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One out. Runner at second. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Ryan O'Hearn.
First and second, one out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 3. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Hit in the air, center field. Adele. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Trout makes the grab, and that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
Third baseman, Yoan.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there on the warning track and hauls it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Luis Rengifo now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Felix Bautista, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The Halos trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Here's Joe Adele.
Now batting, center fielder Joe Adele.
And there's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1's the
that
count.
slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's
Whoa,
outside. And it's 1-1. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back in Anaheim, all set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter now, Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Suarez back to work. Inside, just missed. Action in the Angels bullpen. Ryan Zefferjon, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 57 also getting ready.
Nope, outside.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just misses with that one. Fly ball center field. Adele makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Cowser, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball, that's just out.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one lifted to left. Ward drifts towards it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, 2 up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Felix Bautista.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Back to the top of the order, Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he's on at first.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That's in for a strike. Bautista, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, that's out.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Angels down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is fouled back. The Angels down to their final strike. And 1-2. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long